Yes.
I think Max has had a couple of sherbets. Talk to me about the run of form, though, because that's 2 wins on the bounce, but before that they'd lost, what was it, 4 or 5 on the spin, was it?
I have no idea what you just said, if I'm completely honest. Terrible interview. I have no idea what you just said. 4 or 5 bins.
4 or 5 losses on the spin.
I thought you said bins. Oh, yeah. No. No,
I am speaking English, aren't I?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
So tell me about the run of form. 2 wins on the spin now,
yes,
after today,
yeah,
but before that, 4 or 5 losses. So what do you think's happened to make the change around occur?
If I'm completely honest, This is the first game I came to.
Carshalton looking for their 6th lead win on the spin, and we're now off and underway. Little stutter by Korboa. First big header for Danny Dudley goes out of play. Nice interplay by Casuals. He's round the back here. It's fallen to Clarke! Opening goal. 5 minutes on the clock, and it's that man Clarke again. Lightning strike twice at Bolton Avenue. I think it was Spencer on the far side that got in, was played in by the byline. He pulled the ball back. It was defended away from Mafula, but Clarke was there to snaffle it up and just side-foot it home. To make it Carshalton Athletic 0, Corinthian-Casuals 1. Here's Adeniyi. Decent ball for Spencer. He's got him again behind. Cheadle's got to bite back at him. Does just enough to hold him up, but the ball's not away. Here's Clarke. Neat little step over. Pulls it back. Oh, good challenge by Price. Referee allows play to go on. Corinthian-Casuals 1. Jordan Clarke in the 5th minute. A bit of a poacher's goal from him. Fuller just trying to make a break between Pappoe and Dudley. Held it up well. Here's Clarke. Antonio, Clarke again. Gets onto his right foot. Price is sticking manfully with him. Tries to play a 1-2 with Adeniyi, but the ball's just a little bit wayward, and Korboa does well. He's got to do a bit more of that today, Korboa, so far. Cheadle's been a bit exposed down that left-hand side. Bradford gets it back to Price. Faced up by 2 men. Bradford tries to switch the play. Onovwigun knocks it forward. Here's Sogbanmu's in. Can he get something on it? He can! Oh! Just couldn't wrap his foot around the shot. His run was superb to get in behind. Onovwigun found him superbly well. But with 14 minutes on the clock, Carshalton have now had an attempt on goal. Neat from Carshalton. Korboa. Sogbanmu. Korboa again. Can he burst through? Opened up for him a little bit, but Strange done well to cut across. Here's Antonio. Gives it straight to Pappoe. Oh, and Onovwigun just had it pinched off with the end of his toe by Mufla. And now, Casuals have given it away now as well. Here's Bradford. They've stood off him a little bit, Casuals there. Adeniyi. Korboa. It's all a bit intricate for Carshalton. Good shot. Bracken punches it away. Doesn't take any chances, but the ball's still live for the Robins. Here's Morath-Gibbs. Onovwigun. Oh, it's just behind Morath-Gibbs, and Casuals can clear their lines. Hasn't got much to aim for in the middle. Goes towards the back stick. Over Morath-Gibbs. Here's Korboa. He's gone down. No penalty, said the referee. Bradford. He's got Price on the overlap. Finds him now. Cuts inside his man. Left-footed cross. Comes off of Hakeem. It's going to be a corner. First of the game for Carshalton. Almost 27 minutes on the clock. Opportunity to put Bracken under pressure in the Casuals' goal. And it goes from Cheadle. It's missed everyone. Oh, it's off the line by Bracken. It's still in there. Oh, well, I didn't see who got the initial header. There's a big melee in the box, and now Casuals can break here. Clarke. Adeniyi. Clarke loses possession, but the ball runs kindly for Casuals. They sweep it out wide to Antonio. Straight out of play. Well, that was mighty close for Carshalton. Bracken had to perform some acrobatics. Strange and Hannigan have come up from the back. Here he goes towards the edge of the 6-yard box. Ohman's come for it and missed it. Headed back through. Maan can't get it past. Oh, he's dropped it, but Dudley's there. He's alive to the situation, the defender. Ohman almost had it in his clutches, but ball squirmed free. Sogbanmu does well to hold that up for Carshalton and nick it into the feet of Corboa, who can drive at goal here. It's opened up for him a little bit. It's on his weaker left foot, but he's managed to get it back onto his right. Just wouldn't. He couldn't break through the wall of white. Casuals survive. And it goes from Cheadle towards the back post. Big melee of players again. Strange gets it away. Corboa has a strike from there. Always curling off target. Here's Pappoe. He wants to watch himself though, Mafulu. He's pumped up, he's already been booked. Doesn't want to do anything silly. Here's Hakeem. Mafulu this time spins Pappoe and he's got a bit of space here. It's opened up for him. He's only got Adeniyi to pick out in the middle. Comes off of Dudley. Here's Clarke. Pappoe's got back. Pappoe's sticking to his task, but Clarke's done well to get it onto his right foot. Spins it into the back stick. Too much on it. And that's it. That's half time here at Colston Avenue. Morath-Gibbs spanked the ball out of play. Just raises a hand in apology. Didn't mean to catch anyone with it, but it is 1-0 to Corinthian-Casuals. The goal coming in the 5th minute. Looking for forward options. Koroma's gone down. It's gone out wide to Price instead. Hasn't got a lot of options to aim for. Brings it into Sogbanmu, first time over the bar. Better from Carshalton, however. Good flicker by Sogbanmu. Korboa's in here, round the keeper, and he scored! Ricky Korboa! He's had several chances in the first half, but he's made his first one of the second half count. He restores parity, and it's Carshalton Athletic 1, Corinthian-Casuals 1. Great flick on by Sogbanmu on the goal kick. Corboa done well. Bracken came racing out, and he just took it round the goalkeeper and straight it home into the empty net. Adeniyi takes a quick throw into Corboa, who's inside the box. Little loft over. Strange cuts it back. Oh, Tucker done just enough, but Koroma's kept it alive. Corboa's there. Oh, it's just dropped wide. So close to a second goal there, Ricky Corboa. I don't know what was said to the Robins at half time, but they've come out a completely different team this half. Morath-Gibbs, can he get there? He can. Here's Bradford. Tries to feed it through to Koroma, but it's been cleared. Now Clarke will look to alleviate the pressure. It's a fine ball looking for Adeniyi. He's done round Ohman, who's gone down. Pappoe's no penalty, should be a goal, and it is. Mafulu restores the Casuals lead. Ohman came out. Adeniyi done well to get onto the pass from Clarke initially. Went round the goalkeeper, much like Corboa did for Carshalton's goal. He went down under the challenge of Pappoe. The referee said no penalty. Was continued to play. And Mafulu beat Danny Dudley on the line to make it Casuals back into the lead. Cheadle, here's Bradford, got a bit of space. Finds Adeniyi. Short pass forward into the edge of the area. Carshalton working it well. Here's Koroma. Gives it out wide to Corboa. Faced up by Spencer. Takes him on. It's gone down. The referee's given the penalty. He didn't get anywhere near the ball, Spencer. And with 65 minutes on the clock, Carshalton have got a chance to earn a reprieve from the penalty spot. Corboa took his man on and Spencer didn't really have to dive in, but he did. He got nowhere near the ball. Now it'll be interesting to see who takes this for Carshalton. Koroma's in great form. 4 goals in his last 4 appearances. Cheadle didn't score in the penalty shootout against Leatherheads. Well, Bradford did though, he could be a candidate, but it looks like it's going to be Koroma. It was a flowing move by Carshalton as well. Great ball from Koroma to get the ball out wide to Corboa, who drove at his man and drew the foul. It is going to be Omar Koroma. .66 minutes on the clock. Opportunity for Koroma to pull Carshalton level, and he takes it! Cool as you like from the penalty spot. Omar Koroma scores for the 3rd successive game, and that's his 6th goal of the season. He beat Bracken, all ends up to the goalkeeper's left, and the substitute has an impact. Carshalton Athletic 2, Corinthian-Casuals 2. Cheadle looks to switch away. Corboa's not offside this time. Oh, Hakeem just done well to block off the channel. He has to go back to his keeper. He puts it straight out of play. Corboa desperately unlucky there. Hakeem just got a foot on the ball. Danny Dudley's missed it, but Adeniyi's there. Here's Tommy Bradford looking to hook it forward for Carshalton. Comes off and Cheadle puts his foot through it. 392 inside Colston Avenue today. Decent crowd. Spencer gets it into Antonio. Heavy touch. Sogbanmu. Koroma. Here's Bradford. Neat little spin. Decent feet from Bradford there, but he's giving it away. Commentator's curse. Casuals look to break. Mafula goes down under the challenge of Pappoe, but the referee says play on. Robbins look to build with Adeniyi. Here's Koroma. Adeniyi again. Man on. The cry goes up and he's been pinched. And now Adeniyi can bring the ball away. Pappoe gets back and he's given away a free kick according to the referee. Adeniyi wants to take it quickly, but he only had Mafula for company. Carshalton had men back, so they might prefer to have this opportunity to stick a ball into the box, maybe. He's dinked it in towards the back stick. Ohman came for it. It's bobbling around. What's going on? It's been kicked off the line by Dudley, I think. The ball's still live in the Carshalton box. Strange can't do something with it. It's been hacked away. Wow. I think it was Danny Dudley on the line that smuggled the ball away. Casuals have still got it on the edge of the Carshalton box. That's been hit wide and it's taking a deflection. It's in! It's taking a deflection off of Pappoe. Looks like Adeniyi's getting all the plaudits. Going from having one cleared off the line 30 seconds before. The ball was kept alive on the far side. Adeniyi got it onto his right foot. And it took a wicked deflection off of Pappoe on its way through. And it's now Carshalton Athletic 2, Corinthian-Casuals 3. Santos gets it onto his right foot, goes down, free kick to the Robins. 25 yards from goal. Prime Jordan Cheadle's territory. Tommy Bradford's now off the pitch, so Casuals looking to get their first substitution made. Whether they'll do it before or after the free kick remains to be seen. Maan's just been spoken to by the referee. It's been a very spirited game. A few yellow cards dished out though. The referee's not suffered any falls. Referee just trying to sort out something indifference in the Casuals wall. Adeniyi's making a nuisance of himself. It is going to be Jordan Cheadle. Fizzes it. Oh, hit the roof of the net. Can't get much closer than that. Corboa. Price swings it into the box. Santos is all alone at the back post. He's knocked it down. Oh, Sogbanmu. He couldn't get over it. On his weaker left foot, admittedly, but he gave it a chance. And he just couldn't get over it. What a big opportunity for Carshalton to level things. Was that the last big chance for Carshalton? Santos is in, here's Corboa! Spencer does well. Great defending by the right back. Here's Santos, however the danger's not away for Casuals yet. Gets it onto his right foot, dinks it in. Spencer's there again, Morath-Gibbs. Cheadle, can he deliver across? He does. Here's Morath-Gibbs! Great block by Strange, it's going to be a corner to Carshalton. Strange done well there, but Morath-Gibbs, what a run by the centre-back slash defensive midfielder slash goal scorer extraordinaire last Monday. Carshalton have got a corner. It's going to be Cheadle to knock this one in. And it goes to the back stick. Dudley's won it. It's bobbling around. Ref linesman's got his flag up. Sogbanmu puts it into the back of the net. It won't count. Cheadle telling Ohman to come for it. The goalkeeper just about does. And that's it. Corinthian-Casuals get their second win bounce away from home as well. 3 goals to 2 here at Colston Avenue. Carshalton Athletics' 9-game unbeaten run comes to an end. We're here in the Robin's Nest after the pulsating game between Corinthian-Casuals and Carshalton Athletics. 3-2 to the visitors today. Been joined by Danny Bracken, the goalkeeper and skipper for Corinthian. Danny, what was said in the dressing room after that one today?
Oh, we're just very pleased with the result, to be honest. We're on a good run. We're looking very solid as a team. We had a good result on Tuesday at Bognor, and we just kind of carried that on today. I thought we started particularly well. Maybe didn't capitalise on our start as much as we should have done. Carshalton obviously come back into the second half, but no, it's always good to nick it. Yeah, because you got a win at Bognor, didn't you, on Tuesday night, and that was the first win for 4 or 5 games. So you guys feel like you're back on a roll now? Yeah, to be honest, we've been playing well. We played Dorking away, and to be honest, we battered them. We had 2 sends off that were never sending off, and it kind of just changes the game. We've been playing really well, so the confidence wasn't low at all. So we just kind of knew the results were going to turn. Unfortunately, they've just turned last couple. I've been joined by Raheem Sterling Parker. Wasn't part of the squad today, obviously, due to the injury that he picked up. But Raheem, how are you doing at the moment, firstly?
I'm doing all right. Currently doing some physio up in Harley Street. So I'll be up there 3 times a week, plus my own training sessions in the gym and stuff. So hopefully, we're aiming for early Jan. I should be back hopefully scoring some goals. Excellent.
Harley Street, that's a bit upmarket, isn't it?
Oh, no. There's a service called Our Game, and they provide cover for like non-league footballers and stuff. Okay. So majority of my cover, physio-wise, has been covered through the company, so it's helped me quite a lot financially as well. It was a very pulsating game. It changed after half-time. Corinthians were 1-0 up through Jordan Clarke. We won't mention that again, though. Why did you think it changed so much in the second half? What was the difference, do you feel? There was a strong wind out there, to be honest. There was a strong wind, and when Carshalton went a little bit more direct and won a few more headers in our half, it kind of gave them a little bit more territory. First half, they kind of backed off a little bit. It was unusual for Carshalton, really. I think they were kind of expecting to hit us on the counter-attack, but we got an early goal, and that kind of ruins that plan a little bit, because if you can see, then you kind of count on the counter-attack, which weren't giving you the opportunities to counter-attack, really. So, no, first half we managed the game well. Probably should have gone 2 up. We dominated in the first half, but no, we're pleased to get the result. We're still here in the clubhouse. I'm James Barrett-Sterling, and I've been joined by Calvin Morath-Gibbs after the 3-2 defeat against Corinthian-Casuals today. Calvin, just give us an indication of what was said in the dressing room after that one. The end of the 9-game unbeaten run comes to an end. Obviously, it's disappointing for all of us. We didn't start well first half, and I think that kind of put us on the back foot. But second half, we gave it a good goal, and the goals, it just seemed to keep going against us. Kept going. We had a few chances, and it was one of them. It weren't meant to be. But we'll go again and hopefully pick up for next week. Inside the Robin's Nest after the 3-2 defeat by Corinthian-Casuals today, I've been joined by Casuals fan Max. Max, how did you see that one going? Because at 1-0 at half-time, you were 1 goal to the good, but obviously it was always going to be a bit tentative. A bit worrying, if I'm completely honest. They looked like they were coming back. Honestly, I gave up a little bit in the second half, but they managed to pull it back. Yeah. Did you have a favourite goal out of the 3 that you scored? Second. It was amazing. Honestly, the way the defenders didn't manage to get it. Done me. Cheeky. Yeah, never quite finished it at the far post. Yes. I think Max has had a couple of sherbets.
Talk to me about the run of form, though, because that's 2 wins on the bounce, but before that, they'd lost, what was it, 4 or 5 on the spin, was it?
I have no idea what you just said, if I'm completely honest. Terrible interview. I have no idea what you just said. 4 or 5 bins.
4 or 5 losses on the spin.
I thought you said bins. Oh, yeah. No.
No, I am speaking English, aren't I?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
So tell me about the run of form. 2 wins on the spin now, after today, but before that, 4 or 5 losses. So what do you think's happened to make the change around occur?
If I'm completely honest, it's the first game I came to.
Yeah, excellent. And just talk to me right at the end there. Carshalton broke through, I think, with about a minute to go, and it was either yourself or maybe Hannigan that got across.
Yeah, no, Jack Strange.
Jack, was it Jack? Yeah. Well, a lot of people saying it was you. So do you want to claim it or?
Yeah, no, it came off Jack Strange's foot and then hit me on the chest. So no, if it hadn't hit me on the chest, it'd have gone in still. So yeah, no, I'm definitely claiming that one. After 7 months out, I've got to claim it.
Excellent. And Danny's been out for 7 months. He was just telling me off camera. You sustained a broken leg, you said, last season. What's the rehabilitation process been like? And you said that you did it on 3G as well. Yeah,
so we obviously played at Walton Casuals last season, Bank Holiday Monday, and yeah, I just went to dive and my foot got stuck in the 3G and I just broke my own leg. So yeah, it's been a long old road. I wanted to come back in pre-season, but it still wasn't healed. To be honest, it still isn't right. I couldn't watch anymore. I was pulling my hair out and I was going a bit grey. And we were making a few mistakes in defence, to be honest, in the games that I've been watching. And sometimes you just need a voice back there and a little bit of experience. And hopefully I can give the team that. And we've had 2 wins with me back in the team, so hopefully we can continue that. Was there a little bit of a psychological thing in your head coming back onto a 3G pitch today? Yeah, to be honest, there was. It's the first time I've stepped foot on a 3G pitch since I broke my leg. I was pleased to get through the warm-up. So once I got through the warm-up and I dived and I felt fine, then it was kind of, once the game starts, you don't really think about what you're playing on, you just want to win the game. Excellent. Well, thanks for joining us, Sanny. Thanks a lot. Cheers. Raheem, what did you think of the game today? It seemed to swing back and forth. We got ourselves back into it twice, but ended up still on the losing side. Yeah, I think the little 9-10 game streak we've had kind of caught up on us. We're looking a little bit tired. But these are the games when you are tired, you've got to push through and take the chances. We got quite a lot of chances today and we didn't take them. Unfortunately, we only took 2. But we live and we learn and we go again. Walton next week. Yeah, FA Trophy action next week. How much would you have liked to have that chance that Calvin had right at the last minute when he burst through? I think I would have rathered Ola's. He's going to hate me for that one, but I think I would have rathered that one. Carl's was a bit tight, but yeah, it is gutting not being out there, but at least I can be here and support the boys and, you know, push through with them as well. Yeah, see, Raheem's only goal of the season so far came at Folkestone, and you scored that with the injury, didn't you? It was a real blockbuster from about 20-30 yards. Yeah, so originally I thought it was just my pepper-till muscle at the back of my knee. We didn't get a scan done, and then I thought, you know what, I'm feeling all right. Went out there, I felt it a little bit, but I wasn't 100%, but I thought, you know what, let's go for it. And luckily I got the goal, but that kind of made it a little bit worse. But now I'm staying off the pitch until hopefully Jan I'll be back. Excellent. Yeah, we need you back 100% fit, mate. Yeah, it's good to see you anyway. Thanks for joining us, mate. As always. Did there seem to be like a fundamental difference between the two sides today? Because it was such a close game, but it only really came alive after the break.
I don't know. I just think we started slowly, so it's difficult to pick up from that. So we put ourselves on the back foot. We conceded early. So we're always fighting uphill. Yeah. But we got back into it. The goals, it just seemed to go against when we was playing well, they seemed to score. So, yeah, it weren't meant to be.
I'll tell you the truth. I was meant to go to the one before, and I didn't make it. Which I'm sure they did well, unless they didn't.
They won 1-0.
And they won.
There you go.
Look at that, there it is.
A goal in like the 8th.
No, the defender. Your favourite defender.
What?
Reece.
Oh yeah. So tell me about number 5. He's part of the family or something.
He is a little bit. Yeah, he's part of the family. I work with him as well, actually.
Okay.
He's very tall, 6'4". 6'4". Skinny though. Very good for a defender.
So he's got the height, but he hasn't got the muscle. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Nice. All right, Max. We'll leave it there. But thanks for joining us, buddy.
Thank you very
much. Enjoy the rest
of
your
afternoon. I
afternoon.
couldn't have been more informative.
You've been great.
It's really terrible. I'm so sorry.
No, you've been great, mate. You've been great. Yeah, I think that's a fair assessment. Just talk to me about the fact that you ended up at centre-back, but then in the 89th minute, you've burst through on a Jordan Cheadle cross and you're almost one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Where did you come from?
Yeah, it was late. It was a few minutes to go, so I just thought, let's go. And I've scored on the other day, so I thought it might be lucky again. So
he said he wasn't going to mention that. Now, let's talk about the Whitehawk goal then, because that was a great nod down by Omar, and you just came through and you kind of half volleyed it into the top bins.
Yeah, I haven't watched it back, but I've heard that it looks good on camera, so I can't wait to see that.
Rush things now, they've won up. Now it goes long from Pappoe. Koroma, little knock. Here's Morath-Gibbs in there. What's he doing? What a finish! Calvin Morath-Gibbs out of nowhere.
But it was one of them. I just gambled, ran forwards, I just hit it, and it's turned out to be a good goal.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we all know what you're going to be doing tonight. Going home, nice bottle of wine, Robin's TV.
Yeah, why not?
Hey. Good man. Well, thanks for joining us, Calvin, and unlucky today. Cheers, bud.